Imagine waking up one day feeling like you're no longer yourself. Like the energy, the drive, the confidence that once fueled you is gone. It's like being trapped in a cloud of self-doubt, unable to see the path ahead. You wonder, what happened to me? Am I ever going to feel confident again? Here's the truth. That feeling of being less than is not permanent. It doesn't define who you are, nor does it reflect your true worth. It's a signal, a sign that you're on the brink of something greater. You're not failing. You're preparing to grow into a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. The good news? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy of resilience and emotional mastery, holds the tools to help you rebuild your confidence from the inside out. The Stoics knew that true confidence isn't a gift from the outside world. It's a mindset, a process, and a way of thinking that starts with you. In this video, we'll dive into powerful Stoic strategies that will guide you to regain your self-assurance, no matter where you are right now. Let's get started. 1. Confidence is not something you have, it's something you cultivate. Confidence isn't a trait you're born with, it's a skill that you develop. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, understood that confidence comes not from external validation or success, but from your thoughts and actions. When you rely on outside praise or fear criticism, your confidence becomes fragile, unpredictable, and easily shaken. True confidence comes from self-understanding, knowing who you are, accepting your strengths and flaws, and taking daily action in alignment with your values. The Stoics remind us that the only things we control are our thoughts and our actions. Everything else is outside our reach. If you want to regain your confidence, start with self-reflection. Write down your strengths and weaknesses. Don't focus on what others think of you. Focus on how you live up to your own standards. Confidence will grow when you trust yourself, no matter what the world around you says. 2. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of growth. One of the biggest obstacles to confidence is the fear of failure. We often see failure as a personal defeat, as a sign that we're not good enough, but the Stoics had a radically different view. Failure isn't something to fear, it's an opportunity to grow stronger. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, obstacles and setbacks are not barriers. They are the very things that can propel us forward if we choose to see them as lessons. Take a page from the life of Epictetus, who was once a slave but became one of the most influential philosophers in history. His success wasn't due to external circumstances. It was his ability to respond to challenges with wisdom and resilience. The next time you face failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Remember, failure is not a stop sign, it's a stepping stone. 3. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Confidence doesn't come from controlling everything around you. It comes from knowing what you can control and focusing all your energy there. The Stoics taught that peace of mind and true confidence arise when we let go of worries about things beyond our control. Seneca wisely said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." How much of your mental energy is spent worrying about things that don't matter? Are you stressing over things you can't change, like other people's opinions or circumstances? Or are you focusing on the actions that you can control, your thoughts, your choices, and your responses? To regain your confidence, focus on the things within your reach. Identify the areas of your life you have control over, like your daily habits, your attitude, or how you react to challenges. Write them down. When you focus on shaping your own actions, your confidence will naturally follow. 4. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the fastest ways to erode your confidence is by constantly comparing yourself to others. In a world full of social media highlights and curated success stories, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. But the Stoics warned against this destructive habit. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you compare yourself to others, you give away your power. Your self-worth becomes tied to someone else's achievements, and that's a game you can never win. Instead, focus on your own progress, your own journey. You are not in competition with anyone else. Your success is defined by your growth, not by how you measure up to others. Next time you catch yourself comparing, pause. Remind yourself, your value is not determined by how you stack up against others. It's determined by the integrity of your actions and the consistency of your efforts. 5. Practice virtue. Every day, no matter how small, the action confidence is built through consistent action. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life, acting with courage, wisdom, justice, and self-control, is the foundation of self-confidence. When you live by your values, you build an inner strength that no external circumstance can shake. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Become what you are." This means showing up every day and doing what's right, even when no one is watching. It's not about being perfect, it's about striving to be the best version of yourself in every situation. Pick one virtue to practice today. Maybe it's patience, courage, or gratitude. In every action, remind yourself that you are building confidence, one small step at a time. Over time, these moments will add up, and you'll find that your confidence isn't tied to results, but to the integrity of your actions. 6. Embrace imperfection and build inner strength. Confidence is not about perfection, it's about accepting that you will make mistakes, and that's okay. The Stoics understood that perfection is an impossible standard, and constantly striving for it only sets you up for failure. Instead, they taught us to embrace our imperfections and learn from them. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you constantly judge yourself harshly or demand perfection, you'll never feel truly confident. But when you accept that imperfection is a natural part of being human, you free yourself from the fear of failure and embrace growth. Take a moment to reflect on something you don't like about yourself. Then flip it. For example, if you're self-critical, remind yourself that self-awareness is a strength, not a weakness. Accepting imperfections is one of the most powerful ways to regain your confidence. Final thoughts. Confidence is a daily practice. Remember, confidence is not something you simply have. It's something you build over time with consistent effort, resilience, and the Stoic mindset. By focusing on what you can control, embracing failure as a stepping stone, and practicing virtue, you'll cultivate an unshakable confidence that comes from within. So, what Stoic technique will you apply today to regain your confidence? Let me know in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and personal growth strategies. Stay strong. Your confidence is waiting for you.